thank you for joining me here from your smartphone, iPad, prepaid Metro PC brick powered by stolen Wi-Fi from your neighbor. Listen, however you showed up today, be it in your mama's basement with a bottle of lotion or with some takeout you can't afford but you're tired of cooking so you said fuck it. However you showed up today, I'm happy you're here in my apartment watching me tell jokes in my drawers. Girl, I'm you. But pure and holy, you know the vibes. The world is ending. At any moment, Jesus is gonna crack open the sky. Right now? And baby, I want you to be in that number. But the way your OnlyFans is set up, I don't think you're gonna make the cut. Now, I know you grew up Baptist. Yeah, rah, bullshit, rah. But I think you should try that whole confessional thing. Because at this point, it can't hurt. Perfect angel baby Denise, I don't know how to confess. I'm just a stand-up comedian, amongst other delusions. We don't got time for that. No, put it in your stand-up. Use what you know. Here, I even started it for you. Bless me, niggas, because I be wildin'. It has been my whole life since my last confession. I have a complex about saying some of these because I don't want people to look at me differently. Like, I don't want people to deem me as too raunchy and it affect my ability to work. Sis, everybody has shit. Speak your piece. But I don't want to fall into the stereotype of a fat, loud black woman whose volume gives people a pass to mute her. I want to be black excellence. I want people to look at me and think of me like Beyonce or Oprah or Shrimp and Grits. You know, black girl magic. I don't want the women I admire in this industry and my life to write me off as vulgar and unkempt. Confession number 1. But I be fucking. Like, I love Jesus, he heard my cry, but I be sinning. Like, sinning. Like, I remember the first time I had sex and I was like, hold on. This is secular? And here I was thinking the hip-hop stylings of Mary was pushing in. But dick, that'll change you real quick. Ever since then, I've been like, take the shackles off my feet so I can sin. I used to be in the pews on Sunday morning trying not to remix hymns like, he taught me how to work my body. And I'm like, no, Denise, no. Not that, we're at church. And like, if I could just touch the tip of his camera, because the tip never hurt nobody. But really, you could get pregnant from pre-com, so be careful. I'm gonna write it down, but that doesn't sound right. Okay. But in my defense, the church and the secular world have a lot in common. I mean, they both require copious amounts of money I don't have, and relying on a man who essentially ghosts you while at the same time holding you to a high moral compass. It's like the spot the difference in the pitcher game, but both pitchers are the same, and you might go to hell at the end. Confession number 2. I be lying. Like, not an episode of Cheaters type lying, but I might pretend I know Russian on a first date.
Oh, we did it.
And I don't know. I'd be like, do svidaniya, Jerome. Gracias.
Yeah.
And for no reason. So I took some time in quarantine and I've decided I'm gonna make some of my lies truths. So let's start with Harry Potter. Now, when I was a kid, I told people that I wasn't allowed to read Harry Potter because I'm a PK. And for you secular assholes in the front row, that means pastors. And I was like, you know, in this house we praise the Lord and blah, blah, blah. But that was a lie. I was severely dyslexic as a kid, and the size of those books were so intimidating, which is literally never what she said. So anyway, I still ain't read them books, but I have watched the fuck out of the movies. Okay? And let me tell you something. Everything about Harry is black but his skin. He's oppressed as fuck. Everybody hates him, even though he's more magical than all them hoes. He got a lying-ass, cheating-ass white man on his ass who literally could be fine if he just left him the fuck alone. And the whole movie, I was thinking to myself, you're a nigga, Harry. You're a nigga, Harry. Another lie that I have made true is saying love and light after I rip someone a new asshole and curse their bloodline. I be at my computer like, well, considering that your eyebrows owe your hairline money, which is why I can do long division on your sixth head, why don't you go back to my last email on that dial-up in your mama's basement and see what the fuck I said? Love and light. Knowing good and goddamn well I'm wishing them hate and death. But it's like, sincerely, Denise Manning doesn't roll off the tongue in the same way. I can't wait until we can send howlers so I can cuss you hoes out like Ron's mom. See, I ain't a muggle no more, bitch. Okay, but I know it's wrong. But let's talk about why I lie. My therapist said it's actually a form of my anxiety. She said it's me seeking safety and reassurance. It's like in the moment, I assess what's going on around me and I decide if it's safe to be honest. I know, it's fucked, I know. But when you're quirky, which I feel like is a word that's only used to describe white women with brown hair and tortoiseshell glasses. But for real, when you're a black woman in America, you have to decide between honesty and safety a lot. Confession number 3. Okay, I hate being myself. But like in a fun 90s rom-com way. Not in like a, ooh, dark Avril Lavigne way, you know? It's like, yes, I'm funny and incredibly broke. Whoever said you couldn't have it all was lying. Because I mean, look at this queen. My life, y'all, is proof that God is a comedian. Yes, this nigga made me dark, chubby, and 4'11". It's like all the things the world loves in one tiny package. It's so fun to be alive. One of my favorite things is when people hate me before they realize that I'm actually hateable. It's like, sis, you're skipping all the fun. You hate me because I'm fat and black, but if you gave it some time, you could hate me because I'm a bitch. It's so ghetto to be cisgendered and straight in 2020. It's like, if my sexuality was a store, it'd be at Dillard's. It's like the only selection is wide leg jeans and Skechers. Just fucking basic. My God, why would you make me so boring? For all you fuckers out there who are like, you choose your sexuality. Why in the fuck would I choose to be attracted to a group of people who wash their face and their dicks with the same bars of soap? It's like Irish Springs. Where the fuck do you find that? No, but maybe the men I date is a self-fulfilling prophecy rooted in self-hate. Nah, men are garbage. Okay, but in God's defense, if you look at my exes, stupidity is clearly my kink. Which is why I have decided that I can't date men for free anymore. It feels irresponsible in this economy. So I've decided to be a gold digger. Which is crazy because in quarantine, I broke up with a nigga I wasn't even dating. I know. How'd you do that, Denise? Thank you for asking. I told him we could not continue to stop seeing each other anymore. Didn't catch that? As a kid, I was severely dyslexic. I actually have a cousin named Dyslexia. Shout outs to Baton Rouge. And I don't like using that term. I find it offensive. Dyslexia. It's literally the hardest word to spell that describes niggas who can't spell. Make it make sense. I actually prefer to be called grammar non-conforming.
Grammar non-conforming describes a person, place, or thing that doesn't know where to put a comma.
Somebody gonna be mad as hell about that. You know, I kind of like this. Now that I got your attention, I'm gonna just get everything off my chest. So, here's a brief but extensive list of things that I'm sure are sins that I be doing or thinking, or I can get at Whole Foods. Let's call it confession number 4 through 18. I hate when people hand me my change on top of my receipt like it's some sort of open-faced change taco. It's like, you know I'm gonna have to separate it anyways, bitch. Hand me my change and then hand me my receipt, you fucking monster. I usually just act like my fingers don't work. I'm like, it's a show starter now, bitch. They be all mad picking up my change. Oh well. Oh, okay. I love the word nigga. Nigga. All types of niggas. Nigga, it's a fight. Nigga, where are your kids at? Nigga, that's your baby. Nigga, how did you pay your rent? Nigga. My nigga. Nigger. I love nigger hardy.
Say that. My God.
Because it's versatile, timeless, and much like denim, nothing comes between it and white people using it. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And it's a gender-neutral pronoun that black people invented. You're fucking welcome, niggas. I love niggas. Ooh. Every time I put my mask on, I think about how niggas with halitosis must feel and if that's affecting the COVID numbers. I got one for you. When I was a kid, I used to wish my dad was a deadbeat so that I could have a great rags to riches story. No, deadass, I used to pray to God and be like, please let my dad leave my mom, bruh, so I can be famous. They're about to celebrate 40 years of marriage. Congratulations.
That was cute, sis. But you know what I'm wondering? If there's a will, but like for your hoes. Because you know what we never talk about? What happens to your hookups when you die? I mean, who alerts them when they text you 6 months later like, I want you to swallow my kids, and your text messages turn green? It's like, yeah, sure, you could have got an Android. Or you could be fucking dead. It takes ghosting to a whole nother level. Love life DOA. Does somebody want to tell white people that brunette is not an ethnicity? It's like, how did everyone else on the entire planet get it? There's Korean, there's Cuban, there's Afro-Latina, and white people deadass be like brown hair, red hair, yellow hair. But if I'm being honest, I like the brown-haired ones better. You know, because all hair matters.
I hate that white people are surprised that white people are racist.
Wait.
Y'all, this one time I was so fucking high that I almost took a literal shit on my bed because I didn't even notice I wasn't on the toilet.
In the eyes of an angel.
Okay, well, I like the show Intervention because I like watching white crackheads. It's a form of reparations. I mean, I can't use 40 acres and a mule. What am I doing with a mule in Brooklyn? I can, however, use a reminder that white people do crack. They'll be all right.
I see you and I raise you. I only sleep with Africans because their dicks feel like freedom. It's like the absence of the middle passage is my kink.
Nigga!
Well, since we're making real confessions, people think I belong to the streets, but I really just belong to the Olive Gardens.
I hate that y'all be getting on Facebook trying to sell me refurbished Claire's jewelry. It's like, first of all, Facebook is only for single moms who drive Hondas, who are CNAs and call their sons king and have that fucking haircut. You know what I'm talking about. It's also like, no, Linda, I don't want number 45, the white gold hoops, great for a date night. I'm motherfucking single. I'm just fucking niggas. I don't need to wear shit for that. I also hate that we all just silently agreed to stop clapping for essential workers at 7 p.m. Much like we all agreed to stop watching American Idol after Ruben stuttered. Like, he should have been sorry for this year. It's like America can come together on everything but basic human rights. And who won the election? Even though it was clearly that nigga Joe. Back to old school racism. My favorite. We did it, Joe.
We gotta go.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on this one. I promise, my last joke. When the world was open, I used to act like I was pregnant so I could get a seat on the train. Now I just cough. COVID. Too soon. Okay, that's my time.
I have a complex about saying some of these because I don't want people to look at me differently. Like, I don't want people to deem me as too raunchy and it affect my ability to work. I don't want to fall into the stereotype of a fat, loud black woman whose volume gives people a pass to mute her. I want to be black excellence.
All right, all right, all right. Get on your feet. The time is now. What you've all been waiting for, the main event, the little package that packs a big punch. Put your hands together and show some love for Denise Maddison!
We about to have some fun, nigga.
And action.
This nigga said.
Love you. Look at that, my favorites. Okay, I won't be late. Bye.
And cut.